What's up guys, Flying Cow here, and welcome to part 4 of how to build this gigantic modern mansion that you can see right here. Let's not waste any time here, and let's just go ahead and get right into the build. Alright, so off of this block right here, let's just go ahead and build that all the way down till it reaches the, whatever this thing was called, fireplace or whatever. We're gonna place down some gray concrete right there. Let's just build up 2 layers right here. We're going to have it end at 2 blocks below where this level is, like we did on the other side. Let's build this up here as well. Is that 2 blocks lower? It looks kind of short. I don't know. By the way, if you can hear the kids screaming in the background, then I apologize. They're not my kids, so... but yeah, sorry. Let's build this up all the way. Just like that. I'm trying to decide if this is going to be one giant window or a couple windows. We can get rid of that actually. Let's fly around here and cover up that gap that we just created though. Nobody likes a gap. We're gonna do this. So that was 3 blocks right there. Another 3. And then another 3. And this is all going to be filled in with black stained glass panes. So that's the design that we're gonna have right there. I don't know if that's even a good design. I might go back and change it later. But maybe not. So we're just gonna leave it the way that it is right there. Let's fill in the rest of these windows though, and then we will move on to the next portion of the build. By the way, if you're still watching this video, then you are absolutely insane and I love you. So, you know, don't forget it, you're loved by me. So that's what that looks like. Oh. Turn that up. I want to take a look at what this house looks like now. Let me just fly into all the chunks to make them load. Alright, it's getting a little bit complex there in the middle, but not really in a bad way. So what these rooms right here, I really like the way that they look at the top of the house. I made another house like this in the past with rooms like that, so now I want to bring that style over to this build as well. So here's what we're going to do next. We're going to add a layer of gray concrete over that, and then we're going to add some more of these rooms that kind of stick out and look like they were just like dropped onto the top of the house. We're going to add more of those on top of that layer. So yeah, let's go do that. Alright, so now that we're over here, time to put my words into actions. Should I go right there? Or should I go... We're going to go off of this block, take our gray concrete, bring it all the way down, just like so. Oh my gosh, I keep messing up. It's whatever though. I need to turn that render distance down though. Alright, so now that we have that, should it extend out by 1 block? It should extend out by 2. But now that we have that, we literally are just going to do the exact same thing, so sorry for the repetitiveness, but here we are. This might be the longest line of blocks ever that I've ever placed in Minecraft. It's this line right here, because that really does take forever, and I was placing those blocks fast. But now that we have that, looks like it casts a shadow over all of that white concrete, which it doesn't really take away from the actual build itself, so I think that it is fine. Now what we're going to do is we're going to build some more rooms that are similar to these. So let's go off of this block right here. This is 3 away from right there, and it is currently extended out by 1 block from the gray concrete. So let's add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks out, 5 blocks more. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 blocks that way. And then we're going to bring it all the way down to right there. Then we'll bring that all the way down, and then we've got a rectangle to fill in right here. So let's do that. Alright, now that that part is all the way filled in, next we're going to build up on each of the corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go ahead and make it 6 actually. So let's do that for these ones here as well. Then let's go on this corner over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do the same thing. And then we're going to build this all the way down, and then the other layer behind it we will build all the way down as well. And once we have that part done, we'll add those 2 layers. I'm sure that you guys already know, if you've been following along, how to build this part, since I already have done it a few times. So hopefully I'm not being too annoying by just repeating the same steps over and over. I'm not annoying myself quite yet though, so that's always a good sign. Am I getting better at placing the glass? I might be. But now that we have that, I want to go ahead and kind of make this a little more finished than what those other ones have been so far. So we're just going to fill in both of these walls up to this point right there. Let's go over here and do that on this other side here as well. And then we're also going to fill in the ceiling for this little room here, which we haven't done on those rooms, which we're going to need to do in the future. It's inevitable, but we're going to fill in this ceiling here as well. So let's create that rectangle. Now I've got another ceiling to fill in here. Right, and now that that part is complete, now we've got that room right there. Let's step back and take a look at it. Alright, doesn't look bad. Doesn't look bad. Now what we're going to do next though is we need to build a room that has a corner window in it. So here's what I'm thinking. Here's what we're going to do. Off of this block right here, actually let's go ahead and say freaking make it that block. 5 blocks away. So 1, 2, 3 blocks out. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 blocks that way. Actually, let's go ahead and make it 18. We'll say freak it again. And then we're just going to go all the way down here. Now let's go ahead and fill in this rectangle as well. Alright, so now that we have that wall filled in, or that floor filled in all the way, now what we're going to do is we're going to go back by 3 blocks. Let's actually make this floor a little larger here, just because that's what I'm going to need to be doing anyways if I want to build this corner window. And I don't quite know which way I want the corner window to be facing yet either, so got a choice to make, it seems. Let's go ahead and have the corner be on this one right here. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll build 4 blocks up by 6. One right there, and then the same thing over here. Then let's also bring this all the way down, just like so. I'm sure you guys have got the pattern down by now. I really like this pattern. I think it's going to look really cool once the build is complete. Let's just build a random pole right here. Let's see how many blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks away from this edge right here, which actually we forgot to, well, not we, I guess I forgot to place down that little layer right there. So this is going to be a small looking window. Let's actually keep it like that. It's going to be a little balcony. And then let's have this one be a balcony as well. It's going to be a corner balcony, which is like the first one of those for this entire build. So I guess you could say it's about time. Let's see how that looks though. I don't know. I might go in and fill it in later, but I don't know. Maybe not. But anyways, next up, what we're going to do, let's take out our gray concrete and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 blocks. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we build up onto that layer right there. There might be some unnecessary blocks in there, but that's okay. At least you know what to do. And then a white concrete, we go out by 1 block, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks out. Let's bring that all the way down till it extends out by 1 extra block from that light gray concrete. And now we have got the start of another room. Let's build this out by however many blocks that was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Bring it all the way down. And now we've got a rectangle to fill in right here. Alright, now that we've got that platform filled out all the way, 6 blocks on each of these 4 corner pieces, just like we always do. Let's get this side here as well. And then we're going to fill this one in with a window this time. It's not going to be a balcony. It might be a little close to this one, but you know, I think it'll be fine. Dang, that's a big house. Let's go ahead and fill this one in with windows right there. And now that that window is complete there, now we're going to go over here and we're just going to fill in these walls and the ceiling to this little room here. Alright, now that we have that part complete, let's go over to this one, which I kind of totally forgot to fill in the ceiling and other wall portion of it. We're just going to build out by an extra, what was that, like 4 blocks, I think? Yeah, 4 blocks. Then we're just going to fill in this floor right here. We'll get these walls and then fill in the entire ceiling as well. Alright, next up we've got one more of these little room things here to place down on this corner right here, and I want it to look somewhat similar to what this room over here looks like. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to come over here, we're going to take out our, whatever this block was called, white concrete, and we're going to do basically something very similar with the light gray concrete. So let's actually take out our gray concrete, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks right there. And then we will take our light gray concrete, we're going to go back a block right there, place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Actually, let's just have it be 21. Alright, and now let's take our gray concrete. We're just going to build in this layer right here all the way. Let's break out these blocks. And now it's time for the white concrete. Time to whip that out. World's getting a little glitchy, but that's fine. So we're going to go one out. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. I think that'll do fine. Let's bring this all the way down to the very end of this light gray concrete. Once we hit that, then we go out by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 blocks. Then we're just going to bring this all the way down to right... let's go ahead and bring it all the way down to the end of this room right here. So it'll be at this point. And then we can go ahead and create that rectangle, which we're then going to fill all the way in. Alright, so now let's go ahead and fill this all the way in with our white concrete. Okay, and now that that is all the way filled in, let's go over here, place up 6 blocks. I don't know if that was 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, it wasn't. So let's do that for all 4 of these blocks here on the corner. Oh wait, actually no, we're gonna scratch that. Don't place down all that. We're gonna leave that one open. Let's go over here to this corner though, and do that. The reason why I scratched that, by the way, is because I wanted it to stay open, so it's going to be a corner. And then right here, we will place down a block. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And by the way, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 blocks away from that one right there. And then this is going to stay open. Let's go over here to this side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's build this and then have it go over by 3 blocks. Just like so. Then let's build this over. This is actually going to be a little doorway to a very, very small balcony that I am planning on having right here. So now this is what it is going to look like. So now what we're going to do, we're just going to build out 2 layers, just like so, of, and a little voice crack there or something. I'm kind of losing my voice. But we're just going to build out 2 layers right there, and then we're going to fill in all of the windows. Alright, so now it is time to fill in this window and then this corner window right here. And now that we have those windows filled in there, the next step, of course, is to fill in the ceiling and this wall right here. So I'm just going to start with this wall, and then we're going to fill in this entire ceiling right here, and we're going to see how it looks. Okay, and now that we have that part complete, I think it looks good. So what we're going to do over here is I made room for a little balcony, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just going to have it go out by 5 blocks. It's not going to be like a gigantic balcony. And then it's just going to go all the way out till it reaches this block right here, and then it's going to stop. Let's go ahead and take out our black stained glass panes, and we'll build a little railing all the way around this. And something else that I wanted to do, the reason for this balcony was not just to have a balcony there. It was also to have another little water source thing, like a little waterfall that kind of flows down. So what we're going to do right here is go off of that block, we'll go back by 2, and then bring that all the way back around over there. And then let's go ahead and do this as well. So this is what it is going to look like. And then off of that, we're going to simply just take out our water bucket, which I need to get out. And then we're just going to place down some water in there. We're going to let it flow all the way down to the ground. And once it reaches the bottom here, we have to wait a couple seconds since it's such a tall house. But what we're going to do is we're going to go right here, 1 block backwards from where it lands. And then we're going to build like a little stream kind of thing, I guess you could call it, which is going to curve around the house a little. So we're just going to build this all the way down till it reaches this block right here actually. And you know what, now that I think of it, we're just going to have it stop right there at the point that it lines up with the house itself. So let's build that down all the way right there. And now we're going to break out all of this grass and replace it with light gray concrete, and then fill it all in with water. Alright, so now this is what the house is going to look like on that portion anyways. So now let's go along over here, and this part I think needs to be fixed just a little. So we're going to break out those 2 blocks right there. We're going to take out our white concrete, and I know it's dark down here, but we're just going to build this layer. Oh, look at that. I already built part of it, or most of it I mean. And then let's actually do that to this one too, because can't have a gap. Nobody likes gaps in their houses. Nobody likes having just a random hole in the roof. So we gotta fill this all the way in. I think I'm gonna trap myself at the end here. Let's find out. Oh, I didn't. Look at that. Let's go back over there though. And then right here, what we need to do, let's just take our light gray concrete, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, we'll have it just be 4. So that is what it is going to look like now. Let's actually take our light gray concrete again, and let's go back over here. We're just going to connect it to right there because I think that would look better. And we'll take it right here and connect it to right there as well. And since we have just created a gap, we need to fill that in, of course. So now the house is going to look like this. Let's actually go all the way back here and take a look at what we have created so far. 21 chunks, that's kind of a lot. The glitch is real. The glitch is real, that's for sure. Let's take a look. Alright, and now this is what the house is looking like. I think what we're going to do actually is we're going to change what we did up there. We're going to connect these two little rooms together there. And yeah, but I think it looks good. Alright, so how we're going to do this is we're just going to take out our white concrete, and it's really pretty simple. We're just going to build this all the way to right there. Let's actually break out this part right there, and then we can even build in a little window thingy right here, which we will do. We'll fill that in with black stained glass paint, really small window. And yeah, I think that actually does look better, so we're going to keep it like that. This house is really coming along nicely though. I think it's going to turn out nicely as well. Now what we're going to do next is we're actually going to go up here and let's build another room like this over this room, and we'll have it extend out over this room here as well. So what we need to do here first is we need to go ahead and just fill in the rest of the ceiling. So off of this block right here, I'm going to take our white concrete. We're just going to build this all the way down till it reaches the end right here, and now we've got a nice little rectangle L shape to fill in with white concrete. Now we're going to take out our light gray concrete, and let's just go ahead and go off of this block right here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 away from the front right there, and it's 1 away from the side. Let's actually make it 2 away from the side. Then we're just going to go ahead and bring this all the way down to the very end right here. Wow, I keep on missing all these blocks, but that's fine. We're going to bring it down so it's going to connect right there. Let's go ahead and fill in all of these gaps that I blatantly missed. And then we're going to just do the exact same thing. We're just going to add another layer on top of all of that. And this time it is going to extend over to this wall right here, and it's going to end 2 away from that edge right there. So let's fill in these gaps again here. And once we've got all of those filled in, then we're going to take out our white concrete again. Let's go over here. Let's have this go off by 3 right there. So it's 3 away from that edge. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, 8 blocks out from there. Then we're going to just go ahead and bring this all the way down till it reaches that other end right there. Alright, once we're all the way over there, then this is going to go out by 3 blocks as it did on the other side. We'll bring that all the way down to right there. And then let's go ahead and bring this all the way down to the end of this block right there. And then we will create a giant rectangle, and then we're going to fill all of that in with white concrete. Alright, and once we have that all the way filled in, I know that that was a lot of building. But now what we're going to do is we're going to go up on the corners and build up by 7 on each one of these 4 corner blocks right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, now let's go over by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 blocks. And then off of the 24 blocks, let's build down 4 more. So this is going to be 24 in between right there. Now we're just going to connect these all the way down to the floor level. And then let's also fill in that little section right there. And then we can go over here and do the exact same thing. Now let's also get this side of the roof here as well. So once we have that, this is what it's going to look like now. That's only taken up like half of the entire build right there. So next what we're going to do is we're going to build off another 20, let's say. Actually, let's go 16. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're going to build 4 more off of that block, 4 corners right there. So this is 16 blocks in between these 2 pillars right here. Let's just build up these right here as we do. Build up that one. And then let's go on to the other side here and build up that one as well. And then this last piece over here is going to be a corner section. So here's what it looks like so far. I think it looks great. I think this is where the final floor of the giant mansion is going to be. So let's go over here now. We're going to place down 4 blocks right here. And just so that you have a reference point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so that's 7 away from, so it's 8 away from the edge right there. Then we're going to build up by 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there's already 1 block there, so. Alright, and now that we have that part down, let's go over here, build that. And we'll build the 2 layers that go over this, and they're going to wrap around the curve as the floor does here as well. Alright, so there it is. Alright, so now we've got some windows to fill in here. So we're just going to fill in this corner window and these 2 windows right here. We're going to fill them all the way in with black stained glass panes. Okay, and now that we have all of those windows filled in all the way, I know that this is a giant room, so for all of those who are building this tutorial along with me, I know that this is going to be a lot, but this next step, we have to do it. We are going to be filling in the rest of these walls right here, and then let's actually go up by 1 block on the corner, like so. And then we're just going to fill in this wall all the way. It's just going to be completely blank. But then we're going to need to do that for the other side too, and then after that we're going to need to fill in this entire gigantic ceiling for this massive room that we have here. So let me just finish this off so that you can see how to build the wall on the other side. So it's going to have this design to it. So let's go ahead and do that on the other wall over there, and then we will fill in the giant ceiling. Okay, so this is what the build is going to look like now so far. So next up, what we're going to do is we're going to add another room over there. But since these rooms stick out so much and it kind of overshadows this part, which I don't really like that much, but I guess since we've already placed it down, it's too late to go back and change it. But next up, what we're going to do is we're going to go over here and we're going to place one, but this time it is going to be a little farther back. So let me just turn down the render distance here so that I can build without it lagging. So we're going to go over here. Let's go over here to this. Let's go off of this block right here. So off of this block, then we will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks out. We're going to break out those 4. We're going to break out those as well. So now we've got this block just floating here. Now what we're going to do is go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we will bring this all the way down until it meets a certain point. We're going to see what point we want it to stop at. I think we'll have it stop 1 block away from the end of this wall right here. Then what we're going to do is bring this down by, let's have it be 12 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, I don't even know if that was 12 or not. So I'm going to go over to this side. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's 12, then we're just going to bring this all the way down to the end right there. And once we've got that all the way filled in, we are going, or once we have that outline created, then we're going to fill all this in with white concrete. Alright, now that we have that, let's go over here onto the corners and place down 6 blocks on each of these 4 corners here. Let's let's also place down 6 right here, and then we will go over to this side and do the exact same thing. And then, of course, we're going to just fill in this little roof piece right here. And then once we have that, then we're going to fill in this entire window here with black stained glass panes. Alright, now that we have that window filled in all the way, then let's go ahead and go over here onto the sides, and we're just going to fill in both of these walls right here all the way, and then we're also going to go ahead and fill in this entire ceiling as well. Okay, now that we have that one complete, that room is just floating there, but it's going to be attached later on. But anyways, let's just go over here and let's start filling in some of these floors here as well. So what we're going to do first here, let's just build out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, let's just go back over here. So that was 9 blocks in case you missed it. But we're just going to go off to this corner and then bring this line of blocks all the way down to the end right there. And now we've got this that we are going to fill in. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to fill in this wall right here, this wall on the other side of this big room, and then we're going to fill in this ceiling here as well. Let's just try to hurry and get this part over with then. Alright, now we're going to come back over here to this floating room and the room right below it. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take out our white concrete. We're going to go off of this wall right here. We're just going to build this all the way up. And let's actually even... No, let's have it stop right there. So we're going to have it stop at that little brick stair right there. We're going to go back another layer. And then we will go back by one more layer. And this is going to be the last one. So we'll just build that all the way up there, and then we're going to build off of that, and we're going to go all the way till it connects with these rooms here. So let's go ahead and do that for right here. So it's going to connect and stop right there, because it's going to hit the room. And then we're just going to go ahead and fill in this entire little rectangle of wall here. And now that we have that little section of the wall filled in, what we're going to do next over here is let's actually go over here and we're just going to bring this all the way down. We're just going to extend this room out by 2 more blocks so that it lines up with the wall. And you know, obviously this room is going to be a little bit bigger in the future, but we're just going to extend it by this small bit for now. So just by 2 blocks all the way up and around here. And then we're also going to need to fill in this ceiling right here. So let me just rectangle this off so that we have an outline to fill in. So now let's go ahead and fill in this rectangle here with white concrete. And now that that room there is complete, at least for now, we're going to go back over here and we're going to just simply fill in this wall right here. We're just going to add these 3 layers over this room right here. And once that part is complete, then we're going to continue this pattern that we have. So we're just going to add 2 layers onto all of these blocks right here until it reaches this block right here. Then that's going to be the last one. Then what we're going to do is we're going to, let's just create a little outline here that we're going to fill in. So off of all of these blocks, we're going to build them all the way up till it reaches this block right here. Actually, let's go ahead and build it up till it reaches whatever block it is over here. What's the height over here? Okay, so 2 blocks down from the top of this little room here. So we will build up until it reaches this block right here for all of these white concrete blocks that we just placed. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come over to this wall, which for some reason has not been filled in yet, and let's just build this all the way down till it reaches this wall actually. And we're just going to fill in this entire wall here. It's going to be completely blank with white concrete. And that is where we're going to end part 4 of this tutorial. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope that you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.